It was good. The atmosphere is good. I like the weather. The weather's pretty good. Just the whole coaching staff, they're very warm and welcoming. It's a whole big family. From when I got off the plane, was met by like 10 coaches. Came to the hotel, met by another 10 coaches, and it was just a whole like great atmosphere. The players very welcoming and stuff like that. I spent a lot of time with Jaden Woodby and the defensive back, so they're all cool and stuff like that. So it was a good experience.
This is your dream school. Did it match up to what your dream was as far as the visit?
I think it did. I think that it definitely everything I'm looking for. But I have to go home, talk to my parents, and go from there with what I'm going to do.
Is this your first visit to Florida State?
First visit, yeah.
Just how did what did you come in thinking of Florida State, and what do you think now?
I came in thinking that it would be a great school, great environment. I came in just wanted to definitely hone in on the academics, see what they had to offer there. And they definitely checked all the boxes. But like I said, I'll be going home, talk it over with my parents, pray about it, and then we'll see what happens from there.
What was Coach Barnett's message to you during the visit?
It was just he develops his defensive backs. He gets them. This is DBU. That he will get his players to the NFL. He's a great defensive mind, and that he will always he looks out for his players first and foremost. So it's family first, football second. So I like that about him.
What was your reaction to just the coaches in general and just the culture here that Coach Taggart's building now?
It was not shocking, but it was just great to see that they all joking around. The coaches joke around with each other constantly. Everywhere we go, laughing, joking. It's like really like a brotherhood, from the coaches to the players to even the recruits. Everybody's sitting there laughing, joking. So it's a good time.
Is there anything that set this place apart from the other places that you visited?
Like I said, I go home, evaluate it, and see what I think. Sleep on it a couple nights, and then see how it is. Let the official visit part wear off, and then see what happens.
Tell me about the meeting with Coach Taggart. What was that like? Since he's kind of a different guy than I guess most head coaches. What kind of things did he discuss with you?
It was more, he'd been in our shoes. He's African American. He's able to relate to the players. He's big on developing relations with the players, open door policy with his players. He's been all over the place, from Stanford to Oregon to Western Kentucky. So he's picked up different things from each place, and he's tried to implement it. And the things he didn't like at those places, he tries to change it here. So he's always big on holding his players accountable, make sure they're disciplined, and just trying to help them. He said he wants to have them have job offers coming out of college and not just have a degree, but to help them try to secure something for life after football. So his message was really good.
You certainly were having fun. Tweeted last night, do something. Was that an indication of how well the visit was going?
It was just their motto. Everything they say is do something, do something. So, it was just, gesture, do something. So it was like everybody, everywhere you go, even our dinner, they're like, we're going to do something. So yeah, it was a good experience.
If you had to pick one or two things maybe that really either surprised you, shocked you, or just really impressed you a lot that caught your attention, what would it be?
Just how everybody is like so tied into the university, from athletic director down to the student assistants and the manager and stuff like that. Everybody's tied to the university, the history of the university, tradition, everything like that, and just the diversity. Not a lot of people on campus, but you see some of them walking around. It's not all one race or one ethnicity or anything like that. Multiple variety of people. So that's what really shocked me about Florida State.
What did it mean to you when you got here and you said 10 coaches in one place and another, like they rolled out the red carpet? What did that signify to you?
It was just like I'd never had, it was just a welcoming experience. It's kind of overwhelming, but at the same time I was like this is what it feels like. It was good just to have all of them there, excited. Just me, not only me but my parents. So it was definitely a good feel for when they came out. And a couple of the coaches, Coach Walt Bill and Coach Freddie, I've known them since they were up in Maryland. So it's always good to reconnect and stuff like that. So it was good.
And you mentioned that you want to go home and talk things over. I guess do you have like a timeline or just what you expect to do from here?
My plans to commit before I head into fall camp for DeMatha, but I'm just gonna take my time, trust God with it, and hopefully I'll be done soon. But I don't rule anything out.
Is that going to be just a tweet, or are you going to have a press conference or something like that?
I don't think I'm that important to have a press conference about it, but I think it'll just be a tweet, talk to whatever coaches I decide to make the decision with, and then be it like just ended like that.
You said, you know, you had Jaden. I'm assuming he was your host.
Yeah.
You know, he came all the way across the country to play football at Florida State. You'd be coming for a fairly decent long way.
Yeah.
Just what was his message to you about that, and how his transition went?
It's funny because when they came to the school, my head coach told me that they said that me and him are like twins, like both. He called himself a certified weirdo, but I mean we're the same person. We're all about business and football, academics. Parents are the same, you know, wear the same shoe size. I mean, I don't know how that happens, and the same glove size. But you know, he's just like, you want to be great. Like, this is where you come, you know, able to get both books and the ball, and you know, the great relationships. So it was a good experience. You know, he's a great guy to be around. He's not overly loud, but I mean, he's definitely a leader. You can tell by the way he carries himself and stuff like that. So as a young Florida State player, he's definitely on the up and coming.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
No problem.